Monsome News Agency informs.
On August 2nd, President of Mongolia Battulga visited the United States Senate Committee on Foreign Relations in Washington, D.C. He was welcomed by committee's chairman James Risch and member Edward Markey, and the sides exchanged their views on bilateral relations and cooperation between Mongolia and the USA. At the beginning of the meeting, the Mongolian president noted the active development of diplomatic relations of Mongolia and the USA in the last 3 decades that has recently reached the new level of a strategic partnership. Mentioning about the Mongolia Third Neighbor Trade Act, which is on the agenda during his ongoing visit to the USA, President Battulga also put forward a request to the Senate committee to support the act. In particular, he talked about the Mongolia's economic growth of 6.8%, which is mainly influenced by its mining and service industry. According to studies, if passed, the act will result in a short-term economic and social growth, creating 30 to 40,000 jobs in Mongolia. The members of the Senate committee also posed questions to the President Battulga about the Kashmir products and Kashmir market of Mongolia. The both sides further touched upon a wide range of issues, including the situation on the Korean Peninsula, peacekeeping operations, and current state of democracy in Mongolia. U.S. Congressman Ted Yoho paid a courtesy call on President of Mongolia Battulga during his visit to the country. Mr. Ted Yoho had submitted the Mongolia Third Neighbor Trade Act to the Congress together with over 40 congressmen, and he is a member of the U.S. Mongolian group in the Congress. During the meeting, Mr. Ted Yoho said that he has been intensively working to ratify the bill by the U.S. Congress. In particular, he met with President Donald Trump's team last week, where they discussed about the bill. With the two presidents having talked about the bill during their meeting yesterday as well, he expressed his hope that it will give further stimulus. Extending his gratitude for his efforts, President Battulga asked him to explain to the Congress members that passing the law will influence herders' income to be raised, in addition to bringing positive change in the Kashmir industry. Furthermore, the president requested to give high significance to reciprocal visits, as U.S. lawmakers can have more understanding about the agricultural sector of Mongolia with a visit to the country. Today, Administrator of NASA Jim Bridenstine paid a call on President of Mongolia Battulga during his visit to the National Aeronautics and Space Administration of the United States. At the meeting, President recalled Mongolian citizen Gurarkhcha taking off to the space on Soyuz 39 spaceship and requested to train Mongolian women astronauts at NASA and develop cooperation. Noting the ample opportunities for cooperation in astronomy and geophysics, the President invited Mr. Jim Bridenstine to make a visit to Mongolia.